Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 16 Ultimate Team game. Right away to start the game, my opponent hits a big play to Brandon Cooks in the middle of the field. Next play, get used to this 5-wide formation as Charles Woodson lays out Brandon Cooks, because this is what my opponent ran all game long, and for whatever reason I had a tough time stopping it, and he went to work early on, finding Cooks down the seams, over to Honey Badger and scoring the game's first points as we find Calvin Johnson. Okay, Calvin Johnson moving with the ball in his hands. Maybe one too many moves right there that might have cost us a touchdown, but still, Calvin Johnson, 6'5" receiver in the open field, making moves like that is absolutely unfair, but that's what this 98 overall ultimate legend Calvin Johnson can do, as we find our other Johnson. Well, actually, one of our Johnsons, Chris Johnson. We still have David Johnson as our backup running back, so it's Johnson's left and right, no pun intended, as we get Hines Ward involved in the game to Chris Johnson, but a cutback, an unnecessary cutback, doesn't help us get any yards. Second down and 10, back to passing, back to going to the flats. My opponent was trying to send blitzes, so we took advantage by attacking the flats. Usually when someone blitzes, that's usually the part of the field that's most likely to be open, as we hit Calvin Johnson on 3rd and 1 on a little drag route right there, get the first down. Manning is 5 for 5 so far, but that's going to be his first incompletion, getting blasted before we can let that one loose. Second down, that is a completion to the wrong team. Taylor Mays with the pick, and that was just a mistake on my part. If anything, I should have high pointed that pass or just not thrown it there at all. I just tried to let it loose quickly, thought the post route would work, and I probably should just high point it. That was just bad in double coverage, as he's able to find the open man right there, moving the ball downfield. Second down and 3. He's got Stafford leaving the pocket, but Stafford loses the ball. It's on the ground and picked up by the offensive line to keep the drive alive. LT almost forced a turnover as he goes deep, and he's got his man for a first down. Stafford 7 for 7 to start the game, including an incredible catch over Richard Sherman. As you guys see, gets a catch to Michael Floyd in the corner. First and goal at the 4. We stuff Stafford, but he still gets a gain of 2 yards. Second and goal, back to the quarterback sneak. He gets hit again, but he gets another yard. So the law of averages says if he does it again, he's probably going to get a touchdown, but he goes to the pitch instead, though he's able to get a touchdown anyways. Tavon Austin out the backfield, the halfback Tavon Austin, and we're down 14-0 early on. We did move the ball well in our first offensive possession, so there's a good reason to feel confident that we can do that again. It's just that we can't make that mistake, especially with the way he's moving the ball and our lack of ability to stop him. We definitely need this drive to end in points as we pass the 2-minute warning, running the ball with Chris Johnson. 3rd down and 1, big play here, finding Chris Johnson out of the flats. Once again, if he wants to blitz, we gotta attack the flats, make him respect it, and open up other areas of the field, like the middle right here for Delaney Walker, but the clock is a little bit against us here. We gotta work quickly. We call hurry up next play, hit Brandon Cooks on the wheel route, one man to beat, not able to get by, but still a nice gain right there. Hurry up again, Brandon Cooks again on the sidelines, out of bounds. Stop the clock with 59 seconds left. Next play, Walker with the catch. Peyton Manning is an absolute surgeon right now. It's all passing, it's all completions. One more for Ward, fighting for the first, not able to get it. Gonna bring up a 3rd down in inches, no timeout call, 25 seconds left. Manning with the ball, looking for Walker, but it's swatted away, almost picked off, and that could kill this drive. But we are going to go for it on 4th down. I feel confident in what we can do. But as you guys see, he calls a timeout. And then when he called a timeout, I didn't realize I was just spamming the A button. And I accidentally came out on a field goal here. I want to go for it. So I waste the timeout just to come out on a 4th down play. So we got to get it here. And thankfully we do to Chris Johnson. But now the downside to that is we just lost the timeout because we weren't paying attention. So now we got to take shots in the end zone with 15 seconds left. Walker drops the ball, though that might be for the betters. We had the ball at the 13, running it with Chris Johnson, reversing, but nothing is open. We actually lose a yard right there, and we might as well just take our field goal right here. We want to go for a touchdown. We want to be aggressive, but we got to keep in mind that we do get ball coming out of half, so we get a field goal here and a touchdown next play. That's fine, but I accidentally call a play, and without a timeout, we got to go take a shot in the end zone. This could be the game right here. We're going to Calvin, and Calvin Johnson in the back of the end zone got the touchdown to chop the lead in half. A mistake ends up working out for us. I didn't want to do it, but now that we did, I'm like, you know, I gotta take a shot for Calvin. He's 6'5", and why not take a shot for Calvin to start the second half? He's downfield. He's got one man to beat, and Calvin wrapped up by Taylor Mays, but not before bringing up a 1st down and goal with the 7. Next play, attacking the flats with Ward again, and the game is tied up. It looks like we just made a game-changing mistake Instead, it ended up being a game-changing savior. And now, all the pressure's on his offense to continue to click. Will we be able to force him to make a mistake? He likes these drag routes. If nothing else is open, it's hard to respect all 5 plays right here. I don't want to come out, a 2-man pass rush or anything like that. Hopefully one of these guys can come home like Von Miller right there. Big third down and 16 cover 4. He goes to the corner and he's got a man for a first down. Michael Floyd, and he hasn't missed a pass yet in this one. Halfway through the third, drag route, good gain to Amari Cooper, and we still have yet to find a way to stop this mesh offense. This might be our best chance. Down goes Stafford. Lawrence Taylor wraps him up for a loss. Huge third down here. Man coverage, corner route. Got it away from the Honey Badger in the corner. I believe that was Kevin White with the catch, and that time we send the blitz right there. He can't get it off before the pressure came in. Second down, man coverage again. Stafford drag route, got his man, but does not have the first down near the end of the third quarter. Huge third down here. Man coverage one more time, going to the drag, got the first down. Unfortunately, the man coverage ran into one of our own players that disrupted as we head towards the end of the third quarter. Drag route again, but we're sitting on that one. Cooper goes nowhere, and at this point, it's all about making a goal line stand to start the fourth quarter. Anything but the end zone. Second down and 8. Stafford with time, throwing and swatted away. Eric Berry prevents a potential touchdown. Third down and 8. This is the play of the game right here for our defense, so we can get a stop. Stafford is hit, loses the ball on the ground, picked up by the offensive line, and that is going to end this drive with a field goal instead of a touchdown. It almost ended with no points, but for the second time we weren't able to recover a fumble. It would have been nice to recover it, but the fact that we got the sack is all we can ask for right now. And now the ball's in Peyton Manning's hands. All we did on offense was make that one mistake, that one pick to Mays. If we don't do that, we should be good. We're doing a great job finding the open man. 16 for 20 passing, looking to make it 17 for 21. Manning with all the time in the world finds Demarius Thomas, who breaks the tackle and takes it to the 44-yard line. 3-point game, so a field goal does tie the game. We don't have to exactly push it. It's not exactly 4-down territory, but we do want to try to make this the last drive of the game and obviously get a touchdown to take the lead as we run it with Chris Johnson, but the run game has been going nowhere all game long. The ball is going to have to be in Peyton Manning's hands if we want to win this game. Third down and 5. Huge play here. Manning throwing. Walker with the catch. Walker fighting for the first down, and he's got it out of the 2-minute warning. We're near McManus's field goal range. Next play, Chris Johnson. This definitely gets us in. As you guys see, we put on shoe clock right there. We're starting to chew this thing up a little bit. Chris Johnson fighting, and he's just got the first down with under a minute to go. The clock continues to tick. Manning with the ball, play action, looking, throwing. Cooks got it. Brandon Cooks taking it all the way to the 4-yard line. He calls his first timeout. First down and goal, trying to punch it in the end zone. Chris Johnson losing a lot of yards right here. Clowney wraps him up for a loss of 3. Second down and goal, passing the ball again out of a timeout. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Vernon Davis, what a pass by Peyton Manning through 3 defenders. An absolute dot puts us up 4 with 34 seconds left. He only has 1 timeout left. He's not going to return this ball, so he's going to have to go 80 yards in 34 seconds with 1 timeout as we come out 3-man deep right here. He's got a man, Kevin White with the catch, but White catches it inbounds, which is what we want because he's either got to do the timeout or call hurry up, and that's exactly what he's doing right here. Look at that clock quick right there. 21, 20, 19, 18. Stafford's going to try to spike this ball. Is he going to do a fake spike? No, he's not. He spikes the ball with 15 seconds left. Preserves that last timeout, but still far away from the end zone. Stafford throwing, corner. Incomplete. Now 12 seconds left. Second down. 57 yards away from winning the game. He's got to go for the end zone. He goes to Kevin White in the middle of the field, fighting and taking it to the 35. Final timeout call with 5 seconds left. A shot to the end zone here for the win. Stafford throwing for the win. It's Cooks fighting, loses it, picked off. Reggie Nelson trying to hold on to the ball. Nelson breaking and finally down. That's the game. It was in Brandon Cooks' hands, but Night Train Lane punched it right out, and Reggie Nelson helps secure the victory by picking it off. He smartly went for the strip right there with Larry Fitzgerald and almost changed his game into one of the most spectacular finishes ever. Still, what a finish. Charles Woodson absolutely whiffs on it, but Night Train Lane is able to punch it out and prevent a miraculous touchdown with no time left, and we just squeaked by with the victory. We didn't have an answer for his offense, so we did the next best thing, and moved the ball with our offense and gave him as little time as possible, and thankfully the clock worked against him. We were able to get the victory. So shout out to my opponent. Definitely a good game. He definitely could have easily won that game. Like I said, we just played the clock in our favor. So leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe for more Madden 16 Ultimate Team games like this one. A lot of wild thrillers, and I will catch you guys next time.